later. Welcome back everyone to Resturdo Farm. Lots to show you, lots to be getting on with. It's now January the 2nd, the day is almost over, well I was definitely halfway through. The house is built. Looks rather odd with all the openings. We'll have to get a few more trees planted at some point. But there's a reason we haven't done that just yet. This is the new house. Yes, I have a little basketball court as well. This is Eddie's little treat for me. I'm not one for shooting hoops, but we've got one anyway. So yeah, we put up. We kept the canoe. It's here now. Kept both canoes actually. The other one's at the side. You can see my firewood's stacked up nice and neatly. We've got a nice open fire. I've got some new wheelie bins. I bought this one, $25. Beautiful. And then Eddie got me one as well. So I've got two wheelie bins. It's handy when the bin guys come. So yeah, it is the front entrance, front porch, if you like. I kept my old post lights and I managed to get them both fitted up in here as an extension to the posts, supports, however you want to put it. I kept my wheel, one of my old wheels. They're up there now. So anyway, let's get in and I'll show you the house. Alright. So, yeah, not a lot got saved from the previous one, so we have spent a chunk of change on here. You'll notice that I'm using a crate as my go-to coffee table. New sofa. Well, I say new sofa. This is Eddie's sofa. He's had in storage for about 6 months. So it was a little damp and dusty, a bit mildewy, but that's fine. There you go. Me and Eddie was playing chess earlier, so that's not been put away yet. My bad. Fresh donuts, cream donuts from the bakery. That was nice. That was Keith and Sarah for the home party. Got a nice big twin fridge freezer. Got that off of Greg's List, so that was a nice cheap buy. Reclaimed wood in these units, so that weren't too bad. Coffee grinder. Was 6. It was meant to be a 6 stove. That's only a 5. They delivered the wrong one. Do you know what? I'm not going to complain. It's nice. Second hand. So yeah, under counter freezer. Freezer dishwasher. So yeah, that's lovely jubbly as well. Microwave, bog standard, coffee machine. In fact, I might just pour myself one now. There we go. I'm just going to have a quick drink. Bear with me a minute. Lovely jubbly. Right, do you know what? I'm just going to stick that. That'll do for now. That's nice having a instant machine. Nice little views out the window. I really need to get... I need to clean them, but I suppose it's just a man thing. Right, over here, I suppose we'll start off this side. Box standard little bathroom. Managed to save the toilet from the last house. Didn't manage to save the bath, so I managed to get this off Craigslist. $20, so yeah, it works. Just doesn't look very appealing. Sink, cupboard, and right, well, here's a funny thing. We did have a mirror. I broke it. So yeah, what we've done is Eddie had a, I don't know if you can see it, this here looks like a ploughed field. See? You look round, it looks like a ploughed field. It's a Halloween prank thing. So Eddie thought it would be fun to frame it and put it in here. It actually caught me off of guard the first time I used it. I thought I was a vampire. Oh, I shouldn't watch scary movies at night time. But here we go. Open up. Laundry room. So, similar stuff. Got a tumbler and a dryer. There's the combi boiler, which is not really needed, to be honest. Through this one here, we have my bedroom. New bed. This is, again, this is a second-hand bed. Nothing brand new. The mattress is new. I went and got the mattress from Elm Creek. And then through here is my walk-in wardrobe with no clothing because Yeah, I just live out of a rucksack, really. With that closed up, yeah, that's pretty much the house itself. Flat screen TV system, just a cheap one, second hand. Speakers are from the old place, we managed to save them. Little armchair in the corner. I've got it facing this way just so I can have a good look out. We'll show you the garden in a minute. First off, upstairs, oi, a little office area being built up, set up just to do me taxes and paperwork and whatnot. I've got literally, I've got an old lock safe there, and then some storage units. And unfortunately, I'm not a computer person. I picked up the cheapest one I could find. It does what I need it to do, but apparently it's more of a games console than a bog standard PC. But hey ho, it'll do. So yeah, that's the upstairs bit. I might get a couple of chairs for up here or something. I don't know yet. Whee! There we go. And then this is the big fireplace. If you give me a second, I'll chuck a few logs on and turn it on. I think that's definitely lit enough now. Right, so there we go. We've got a nice warm glow in here. Ah, that's actually really nice and warm. I'll leave that to do its thing, keep the house warm, and I'll show you the garden. Alright, I've got a little barbecue, electric barbecue out the back here. I'll say electric, gas. Little chair for me to sit on to do. If I come round the side here, we have a little seating area, little table. This gets pulled out, both chairs, when it's really nice. And then me and Eddie play chess out here. I think that was the idea behind it anyway. If I come down and round into the gardened area, you'll see we can get access to obviously everywhere. But we've got this little pergola built out of the trees, pretty much. And this stone oven. It's a log stone oven for cooking pizzas, burgers, flat. So we can do all sorts in here. Just made up some of the materials of the trees that we chopped down. So it's wood construction, wood slats. It's inspired, or it's direct copy actually, of what I will show you in a little while. So yeah, that's the new homestead for us. Oi. I'm just going to put a... actually, I haven't got anything to put this fire out with. That should be alright. It'll warm up the house anyway. It should be alright. Never normally leave your fires if you're going out, but I'm pretty certain that'll be alright. Oh, before I do go, let's just grab the ball and pop it down there, because I don't want to end up driving over it and popping it. That's for certain. Right. So one more thing to show you. The builders left yesterday. They've still got their S.H.I.T list to get on with at some point apparently, but we can now get down there and have a good look. So, without further ado, on our way to the new, I don't know what you want to call it, a holiday site, camping zone. We'll see exactly what its outcome is. I mean, I'll be honest, I've had a little brief look already, so I know what's down there. But yeah, what they've managed to do, unfortunately we've still got $200,000 to pay them. It's not too bad. We've got a couple of weeks to pay it, and I've got the cash, so we're not going to be as bankrupt as I thought we would be from it. More so than others, but saying that, we still have work ourselves to do down there on our own little holiday home that we own, which we'll take you to and have a little look round. That we're not going to be obviously get any of the cost price stuff, so that's going to cost a pretty penny. That's full whack. We're going to be paying for parts and bits and bobs. I have no idea how much it'll cost. Whether or not I have the time to get down there and do it myself, or have to pay someone to do it, that's going to be a tough one. So here we go. We're going down the new lovely laid tarmac. I think you've seen this bit before. Here it is. This is the new holiday area. Businesses are all up and running. Well, no one's actually fully moved in yet. So yeah, just some signage on the way in. We are in negotiations for a company to actually have some billboards and that put up down here. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna pull in just on this. Well, no one's about. I can just stop here. It's fine. There shouldn't be anyone about yet anyway. So we'll jump out and have a look. Right. So first up, we've got Morgan's Bakery. I don't think they're in. If they're in, they're out the back. I can't see anyone. That door's shut. Lovely. I mean, this is where we got our donuts and gelatins and all sorts from. So yeah, they make some good stuff. They are down here. I love the landscape. Shame about the grass there. I'm guessing they're going to need to mow that. But yeah, so we've got a little bakery down here. I'm going to take down the left. They have got a straw souvenir place. So this is all made out of straw. They've got hats. They've got bags. I'm not sure what that is. Boxes or crates or something in the back. And other various little stick figure men and all sorts of little things. Trinkets for people to buy. Plus, obviously, they're open. They do wholesale as well. So they don't just rely on the holiday park. But it's nice to have them on there. There's 3 main businesses. This would be... I think this is a restaurant, actually. Is this a pizzeria restaurant? Yeah, this is a pizzeria restaurant. They're closed. They're locked. So, there we go. Pizzeria Cialobella. Lovely place. And it overlooks the lake, which is quite nice. Especially if you're seated in the right area. I think it's got a private balcony just around there on the left as well, which is... I'd imagine they'll be charging a bit more for that, or if it's inclusive. I don't know the pay structure. But yeah, they're the 3 main businesses, and then over here is the I think they're calling it the catering park. But this has got various things. So you've got ice cream stands, snack stands, barbecue stand. You've got little mini shops, postcards, those sort of things. We will be supplying some of our stuff down here as well. This is, if I remember rightly, yeah, that's open. Perfect. This is herbal medicines and jams. This one, as you can see, this is milks and spreads and jams from the US. That is homegrown stuff. Here's the little cafe area, so they can come out and get drinks and whatnot. Another little one here. This sort of sells local products. And then we've got ice cream. Is that open? No, it's locked. Darn it, I was going to nick an ice cream then. And then they sell sort of like cereals, bog standard bits and bobs that you'd buy while you're on holiday. So, yeah, it's looking quite nice. I like it. I tell you what, I'm going to jump back in the car and we're going to mosey on over the bridge and see the next phase. Alright, let's move on over the bridge. I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll drive up to the end and we'll turn around in here. Probably not enough room for turning, but I don't want to damage everything. That's the problem. This is all fresh plant. Even the grass has been freshly planted. Right, we'll turn it around sort of here and we'll run about like headless chickens. Right, so right up the end here we have the recycling centre. Basically all the rubbish and that people create, they can bring it up there and leave it for us to, or leave it for the company that are going to be running it for us to empty. We've got testers in at the moment, so a lot of these houses we can't actually go in properly because obviously with testers they don't want to be interrupted. But as you can see, this is a nice sized log cabin. It has the pool and decking, but as you can tell at the moment there's no water in it. We've got a fit a filtration system and then fill it, cleanse it, and all of that thing. That's one of the parts they have to do on the S.H.I.T list. So I'll let them get on with that. If we head on down, you'll see basically that's the granddaddy. That's the most expensive one, the family lodge type one. And as you go down, they get smaller and different. There's another one there. Again, I'm pretty certain I can't go in any of these ones apart from the one that we own, which is at the far side. But yeah, so these all go down in prices and values and etc. But we'll have a little look as we go down. Over here is the adventure zone. I think that's what they're calling it. So nice pretty flowers. Here's volleyball. Got seating all the way around. Path that goes all the way around it. In the centre we have the basketball court. Just here. So there'll be a big basketball court. Well, there is a big basketball court. Just here. And then this side of it, you've got lots of seating areas. Chess boards out and set up. They're very strong magnetic chessboards, so not to worry about wind and rain. And then you've got a little play area for the smaller kids just there. So it's quite a nice little area set up. Quite like it. And I must admit, apart from, I haven't really seen too many things that will be on their list to complete. And maybe the odd little bit of pathway. But right, should we get the car? Do you know what? I think we'll walk round it. So off we go. Down we go. We've got a fire hydrant just here for safety. I know there's a great big lake, but you have to abide by health and safety rulings. Another lodge just here. Got a little play area in the back there. I mean, everything's got a little. It's all set up very nicely. They've got another tester in there, so we can't really go in that one. But you just look over. They've got picnic area. Looks like separation for the garden. And looks like it needs more grass seed down there, if you ask me. Then there's another little lodge. Again, there's a tester in. We can't go inside. Do you know what? I can't see. I'm going to have a little look through. So this is one of the small studio ones. Is it 2 stories? 1 story? I think that's the bedroom at the back. But yeah, there's a nice little one there. Then there's a little gap. And then I think these are economy family. So these are basically the same builders that built Eddie's house. Built these ones down here. And mostly because that's mine. And then the company used the same to separate them. And you can make the most out of them. So you kind of know the layouts of these ones. So these two here are pretty much finished with gardens, etc. And then if we come down to the end, this one is ours. So they've tarmacked a little bit of a carport in. It definitely needs more grass seeds around. I've got to put a pathway in. More grass seeds. Excuse the train. That's one thing that we've had feedback on, is the train. Not necessarily the noise they make when they come through, because that's kind of natural. It's the sight of them. And that's a part of the job that I've now had to take on at some point, is that whole back line there, from sort of entrance round to the more expensive lodge and behind the recycling centre. I've got to plant trees. Big bushy pine trees. Well, I'm going to plant them small and they'll have to grow. I think that's the only way we're going to do it. But yeah, I've got to do that to just sort of filter out some of the noise and obviously the sight. But so yeah, this is the little lodge that we own. As you can see, they've all got some sort of garden and fence line, and we've got absolutely nothing. We've got to do that ourselves. I was hoping that they'd at least do some of it. But yeah, I got a key for the back, so got no key for the front door. I haven't been seeing the builders yet, but you'll see we've laid it out almost identical to Eddie's. It's cost a pretty penny. I had Eddie take pictures of his place and come through. Slightly smaller TV. I won't lie, I did skimp on that one a little. And then it should be three bedrooms at the top. Master. And then 2 kiddie rooms, one there, and one in here. The only difference is it in here? That's the bathroom, isn't it? Yeah, we don't want that one. Somewhere in here there is a cupboard. I can't think to my love of me where I put it. Or is it in the roof? Anyway, there is a flat pack attachment that connects. It's basically like the opposite of this, and it connects on the end, and that becomes a bunk bed. So if we get someone that comes in that needs an extra person, child, sleeping in here, we have got that option. We can do that for them. That's not a problem. So yeah, this can sleep more, and all the settees are sofa beds as well. So they pull out. We've gone nice extra mile on that one, so we can cater for not so much the mega rich, not so much the well-offs, the middle classes, but you know, even the cheap seats can be nice. We that's what we're aiming to cater for. I think we'll fill up a bit better with that. Right, so this is like a turnaround zone right at the end here. So if you ever come down here in your car, you swing it round and you can get back out down the road. The reason it's not a through road is because, and this is where we got the inspiration for our own one, we've got the outdoor picnic areas. So again, we've got 2 of these pavilions with stone fires. People can do what they want to do. And then we've got picnic bench tables just in the edge of the woodland, just before the big watchtower, which is there. That is a safety feature because of the wood that's around here, the amount of woods that are around here. Apparently we had to install one. So we've installed one, and as soon as it's finished and inspected, that's the word I'm looking for. Once it's been fully inspected, they've ticked off all the bucket lines. The builders will get paid for that as well. Hence the expense. So with that, we're going to swing round to our last little feature of the day. And that'll be the dock. This will be all locked up. Yeah, well, everything's off. Padlocks on. Yeah, I can't get in there. So, yeah, we've got little, I think 3, is it 3 motorboats? Yeah, 3 little motorboats that will go along the river. Or, sorry, the lake. The weeds are really growing through quick, aren't they? Especially around the edges. Ha! I didn't realise they grew that quickly. But yeah, so here's a little dockland. I think inside they may have a jet ski as well. Do not quote me on that. Oi. Do you know, I shouldn't have been so risky there. Oi. But yeah, it's going to be nice. Boats can go out only on certain times, not all the time, because obviously you don't want to interrupt them. So I think the schedule is something from 10 AM till 3 PM, I think, daily, apart from weekends when they open at 11. Some people do like laying in. And I think that's everything, apart from, yes, right, so we got this as well. This has been installed. Oi. We're just waiting on the meter to be added. There'll be a meter added, so you know you can add I think it's like 20 cents, and then you can just have a little look through there and have a little view. And then yeah, the lower, we've taken a few of these rock faces out this side, you'll notice, and that's pure reason is so fishers can get down and set up for fishing. So yes, there are fishes in there now. It cost a few thousand. I think it was about $2,500. We literally dumped a truckload of fish in there. So they're only small at the moment, but over the course of time they'll get bigger and whatnot. And they're carp and algae type feeding fish. So the carp will literally eat each other, I suppose, and the algae fish as well. And then obviously the algae fish eats the algae. And we've got one more fire hydrant. I didn't realise that was there. I suppose safety's safety. So yeah, all in all, I quite like it. It came all right. They did a banging job. I don't mind handing over the Wonga now to them. I mean, 200 grand is still going to hurt the bank balance, plus whatever we're going to end up having to do. But yeah, if it brings cash flow into us, I mean, we don't get a great deal. I think the best projection we've had is £5 grand a month. So it's going to take a long while to pay off that 200 grand initial fee and outlay. But I mean, when you take in consideration how much money we made on gold that was there previously, long term wise, that is a nice bit of income. So with that said, I'm going to head back home and check out, see how warm the fire is getting before the early evening kicks in. So yeah, I suppose I'll see you back at the farm. We'll get a coffee on as well for you as all. Alright, here we go, slow it on down. Took a little while longer than I thought it would do to get back. Eddie flagged me down at the train yard. Just wanted to have a little chin wag. Nothing to worry about too much. But there we go, we're now home. God, it was a lot longer than I thought it would take. Automatic porch lights, they all come on. These should be coming on. I'm not sure why these ain't coming on. I did wire them in. Oh, there they go, they are on. Alright, key, this key. There we go. Oh, wow, it's lovely and warm in here. Is that fire still going? Oh, beautiful. That is stunning. Right, well, yeah, that's it really. That's the tour of how everything is now. I suppose tomorrow we're going to have to look at renting some sort of... I'm going to sit on this box. We're going to have to start looking at renting a tree planter of some sort, because we're going to have to plant an absolute ton. It'll make it, once those trees grow, it'll make it look much better. No train in sight then. And maybe we can start charging top dollar. And then on the 4th of this month, we've also got someone coming around for a meeting, because they want to put a electronic billboard up down there. Advertisement, so we can charge us quite a chunk for that as well. But yeah, until then, there's not a lot going on this winter. We've just got strawberries to sort of sell throughout. Yeah, I suppose we'll see most of you in the spring. So until then, this is Matty G on Restoredo Farm in the new luxurious house after that drunken mistake. Hopefully no trees are coming through this one's roof. So until next time, peace out.